Well, hello, welcome back to the channel and the allotment. Decent weather, slightly windy, and just a quick update as to where I'm getting with the deadline of hopefully finishing at the end of this week, where I can put the rest of the tools down and simply just be working with the hoe and weeding and having a bit more of a relaxed time. I think I spoke too soon. Me and our plot neighbour sell a bargain for all these scaffold boards that you've got here. I think I've got around 70 boards. It was too good a deal to refuse. I'm also making a garden bar for my daughter, as I mentioned last week, and I need some of these boards for that job. So this has just added another job to my list, because what I want to use these for in the close of this season is to replace all the boards that are rotten down on the front plot. So I think I might just leave them there, tie them together, make sure that they don't blow. I think they're too heavy to blow, and leave them there. These few are going to go home to help finish off the daughter's garden bar, which I might show you. I might show you a little bit of progress on that. But what I'll do today, I was really firing on and getting through those jobs as well. I'll take you around and show you the little jobs that I've completed. First job I managed to do was get these dahlias out and put in. You can't quite see there. There you go. Get these dahlias out and put in. And also the nectarine tree was here. I've taken that out. That was as dead as a doornail. There were no hope for it whatsoever. And I've replaced it with this small fig. So there's the first job that I got away with, and that helped clear the greenhouse. Let's move on to the next one. Managed to get the celery in. It's a little bit smaller than it'd normally be before I put it in, but it's got a decent root system on it. I think it's self-blanching. I've planted them about 6 inches apart, so really we should have 3 real rows of good celery here. So I'm hoping that that's the case. Managed to get both the lawns cut, this one and the one at the other side, and I've also fed them with a 4-in-1 treatment, which gets rid of any weeds, moss, and helps promote growth. So even though I'm down at the allotment, I still like a nice lawn, and hopefully this will be getting a lot of use. There'll be table and chairs on here, my beers, my magazines, and hopefully I'll be doing a bit of relaxing. So yep, that's another job off the list. I also managed to get all the Morning Glory, the annual climber, planted, and I think I've got around 4 or 5 down this side of the fence and the same down the other, and they have a really nice large, I saw a rat then. Oh no, it's alright, it's just a blackbird. Distracted. Yeah, they have a large blue flower, and it scrambles along this fence, so hopefully we'll get a really good show out of that. Yeah, so quite pleased that we've got those in, because those were well and truly getting root bound in the pot. So hopefully we'll have a good display. Also managed to get the dill planted that were given to me by a plot neighbour. He said he's got some more, so he's going to bring some more down, so I'm going to finish this bed off with those. So that's a job off the list. I'm just noticing now, those pigeons are getting right on my wires. You know, they never used to touch anything else. It would always go for your brassicas if you didn't cover them up. But it seems here now they're having to go at the beetroot. Over there they've been having to go at the rainbow chard. Things that you used to be able to leave uncovered, it seems now that you can't. Before long, we'll have to devise a big massive net that goes over to keep everything out. Yeah, I can see there's a row of them there, and there's not one of them that's not being chewed. Right, I might just have to get a net over those until they get a little bit bigger. I've managed to weed this bed that's at the side of the sage that's flowering and full of bees at the moment. I'm going to top this up, and I'm going to get a few more herbs in this bed. I'll just spin the camera around. I started and cleared this front bed here. I took out those saplings that were in there, and all that's left now is the crocosmia, which I'm going to dig up, and I think I'll take a few pieces of it, put them back in, but then this bed will be clear. The only thing I've got to do then is the exact same bed but on the other side. So I'm cracking through these jobs. A couple of jobs that I've yet to complete is this honeysuckle. I mentioned to you before, there's nowhere to go, and really good idea that I got from Ali at the Rusty Garden was to create a pergola, and I can do that quite simply by just adding some timbers from the corner of this shed here across onto the sun shelter roof. Maybe just 3 lats, and then this can grab hold, climb over and make its way onto the roof. So that's quite a simple job that I'm going to get done in the next couple of days. The other one is to sort out the sun shelter and get that tidied up and clear, ready for the summer. So on my way home, I thought I'd bring you in and show you the garden bar that I'm building for my daughter in the garden. As you can see, it's quite big. It's I believe it's 11 foot that way, and it's 10 foot going the other way. Built in these windows here, and we've got some French doors there. I'll take you in for a closer look. As I say, we've built these French doors into it, and as you can see, it is quite big. There's still a lot to do. They're going to have a little bar in the corner there. I'm going to pave that area out, and then there's going to be a wooden floor that'll come in level and meet up with the paving. It's all going to be insulated in between and then clad on the inside as well. How they're going to furnish it, I don't know. That's their choice. All I'm going to do is build it. As you can see, these gaps start to develop when the wood dries and wet, so it contracts when it's wet. It swells, should I say, when it's wet, and then contracts when it's dry. So what we're going to do is on each crack we're going to put a timber board across here, and then all we're going to do is just fasten it at the top end. So as the wood expands and closes, it keeps that gap covered completely. So each lat will have a timber going across it, and it does look quite good, pretty similar to the one that I've got down in my shed on the allotment. So yeah, this is what I've been on with. I think I did that last week. I think I did it Saturday day and Sunday morning, and then we've got the roof to sort. So yeah, so I'll give you some updates on that if you're interested. Drop me a comment below and let me know if that's something you want to continue to see the progress of. Right, let's crack on and get myself home. Fortunately enough, they only live down the road from me, literally on the same street, so I've not got far to go. Alright, so I'm finally home. Got myself a Wainwright's Gold. I'm going to have that, jump in the shower, and then jump in the hot tub. Just a quick update on the plants for the garden and around the hot tub. I found a company over in Lancashire that do tree ferns. They also do the tetrapanax, which one of the subscribers has suggested, and they also do the musabastu banana plants. So I'm going to be having a word with those over the next couple of days and see if I can get an order put in, and then I can give you a little bit of an update as and when we're planting that up. As you can see from here, down there, the mile a minute is starting to climb, and the other climbers are starting to make a little bit of headway on here. It's going to take a couple of years probably before that gets really covered nicely and just softened a little bit. So that's going to be good. Yeah, and that's where we are. Finally, before I go, I wonder if anybody can help me. I use my iPhone 15 to do a lot of the filming, and I bought this wireless lavalier microphone, clip-on microphone, it's supposed to be 2, and for the life of me I can't manage to get that to pair to my phone. Do I need a app on my phone for that? I don't know. I'm a bit of a technophobe, so if there's anybody out there that knows anything about microphones, particularly the wireless lavalier microphone, it'd be fantastic if you could give us a shout and just let me know where I'm going wrong. Okay guys, that's just a quick midweek update. Hope to see you again at the weekend. I'd just like to thank all my subscribers, anybody that watches this channel, and if you can, give me a bit of a thumbs up, because that helps the channel. I was listening to Jimmy's channel over on Plot 41, and he was saying that in some way that boosts your video and it gets it seen more. So if you give me a thumbs up, that'd be superb. Right guys, until I see you next, have a great week, take care and happy growing.